a black eye, stunting turn into have-not.
Today, we are going to announce the finalists in our jersey design contest. We're bringing back our special guest judge, Corey. Corey, welcome back to 2K TV, my man.
Man, thank you so much for having me back. It's been such a pleasure being on 2K TV. Like, so many people from the community have been reaching out to me, whether it be like, how do I start my own brand, or like, check out my jersey design. It's just been insane. And like,
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement from the coaches to the players to us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all of sports, in my opinion. We have the best players in the NBA at the peak of their powers. I mean, I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. Cunningham is out there with Tatum. Then there's James Wiseman. Then it's Ball, and it's Doncic in at the 2 guard. Here is Cunningham.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Coach Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up. I asked him how hands-on he was planning to be, and he said, not much. He told me it's fun to coach these guys to see what I can generate out of certain matchups, but that's more the exception than the rule. I think I'll be as much of a spectator as anyone. Guys?
Thanks, David. Now here's Morant. 6 to shoot. MP, no good. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. Tatum finds Doncic. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star Week.
Now, here's Jokic. Over Wiseman. And it's Jokic missing.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
From 10 feet out. And the rejection by MP.
With the shot.
Not a fast start here for the East All-Stars. 6-point game. Took him no time at all on that one.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
Here's Doncic. Following the basket by John Morant.
Well, let's say the defense being played here tonight might be a bit on the soft side from both teams.
Well, I know you're not surprised, are you? I mean, fast and loose is the way this game should be played.
And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Dawson's checked in for Jokic. Barnes comes in for Zion Williamson. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Morant. The West also making some changes. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Wiseman. Sabonis comes in for Jason Tatum. And it's Mitchell in for Luka Doncic. Now here's Barnes. Following the miss by Cade Cunningham. The drive by Ball. And Ball with the block. Inside, Adebayo. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And contact can't slow Adebayo down. He's not afraid to get physical when he's attacking.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
And the West All-Stars looking at who they've got. We've got Luka Doncic. Cunningham is out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's James Wiseman. And it's Ball in at the point. And here is MP.
How about the athleticism from MP on that jam? Putting the defense on notice.
2 shots.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the West All-Stars. They trail by 1. Outside. Tatum. And there's the drive. And then jammed down as he goes right over Jokic.
Yeah, and the number of slams here we're seeing tonight off the charts.
Somebody forgot to tell these guys the dunk contest is on a different night.
Now, here's MP. 5 points in the game.
And I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
Here's Ball. After the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end. Here's Cunningham. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Morant. Here's Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
Cunningham with it. He's against Jokic. Cunningham's shot is off.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Outside Tatum. Ball against MP. Doncic outside. Cans it from downtown. Doncic has got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the West All-Stars. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
And so here are the West All-Stars. After the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. The East making a switch. Harrington's checked in. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Wiseman. Sabonis comes in for Jason Tatum. Green, he's checked in for Cunningham. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Luka Doncic.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Here's Mitchell. After the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end. Adebayo finds Green. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Jokic just got his 5th rebound in this one. To the inside. It's tipped. Harrington, the pass to Morant. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
And the decisiveness of MP on display. Have to be aware of his ability to knife his way inside.
That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Ball. Mitchell's got 8 points. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. West All-Stars out in front, leading by just 1. 1 half remaining in the NBA All-Star game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the East All-Stars, Zion Williamson is out there with Anderson. Then it's Morant. Then it's MP. And it's Jokic in at the 5.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
And there's the pass to Cunningham. To the middle. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. When he's making passes like that, too, watch out.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Ball, the pass to Doncic. He kicks it to Tatum. He takes it in. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
He's driving inside. Tatum is either going to finish or get himself a trip to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game. And some changes here for the East. Dawson's checked in for Jokic. Barnes comes in for Anderson. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Morant. MP passes to Dawson. Doncic against MP. And he drives in. Can't get it to fall.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Here's Tatum. Good D by Barnes.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Oh, such a terrific passer. He seems to have a sixth sense. Nice feel, which is hard to teach.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. The West All-Stars have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight, and that one falls for Tatum.
Potential that Tatum still possesses to get.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, and that's an honor none of these players will ever forget. The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Here's Mitchell. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Fires from deep. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 14 points for the game.
And this is what makes Mitchell dangerous, his ability to rise up immediately after catching that pass.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third. And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
On the court for the West All-Stars, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Green. Luka Doncic out there with LaMelo Ball. Then it's Sabonis, and it's Adebayo in at the 5, down low.
Oh, yeah, MP knows a thing or two about putting on a show. Get to the bucket and finish with fire.
Morant against Ball, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Sabonis with the ball. Down low. Adebayo lays it up and banks it in.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
The drive. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That one will be worth some points in the dunk contest.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
And Williamson throws it down.
What a read from MP. I love how he looks to get it to his open teammates.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. The drive-by ball. Basket counts. Ball's got the lead up to 9 now for the West All-Stars.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
And the basket by MP.
Just one of those nights for MP. Absolutely sizzling at the offensive end.
Doncic against MP. Takes it inside. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Doncic against MP. And there it is for him. MP's got 25 points.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggression.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
The East making a switch. Ball's checked in. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Heisman's checked in for Adebayo. Jason Tatum comes in for Sabonis. And it's Cunningham in for Green.
Oh, powerful finish. That's the intensity MP brings, firing up his teammates.
Here's Cunningham. Anderson with the block. And here we go. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
Lighting MP's competitive fire. When the game gets close, he is dialed in.
To the paint, here's Doncic. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on Jokic. Timeout called, East All-Stars. They're behind by 8. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Pack.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
And the tradition and honor of just being invited to play here, let alone receiving honors of All-Star Game MVP. Just tremendous. In fact, one could argue we had a couple great candidates here, but he deserved it. Heisman dishes to Tatum. Takes it from 10. Yep, that one goes.
Tatum knows how to score in the paint, folks. He can make any adjustment needed to find the shot that works for him.
The drive by MP. And MP throws it down hard.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we could add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
Doncic looking it over. Outside, Ball. Stolen by Ball. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Unflappable, even keel. Ball, fantastic with his poise. I mean, this guy has future star, I think, written all over him.
Here's Cunningham. The rebound by Anderson. Cunningham's gone 3 of 8 shooting from the floor. Floats it up for Williamson. It's stolen by Wiseman and stolen by Williamson. And the shot goes down.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Money!
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy just too much speed.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. MP against Doncic. Here's MP. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Possessing that clutch gene, there's a reason MP has the ball in these moments. Tremendous job at the line as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession. That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here. Absolutely massive free throws. That'll force them into a three-point attempt.
Timeout called, East All-Stars. They're trailing by 3. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
No good on the shot.